the Daily Drama Podcast with Stephen Bradford, presented by dailydrama.com. Hello, Steve. Happy Thanksgiving.
Post-Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you had turkey or pizza or whatever happens in your house.
Turkey and the pizza.
I assume you ate pretty well?
I ate probably really too much.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, it was amazing food. Yeah, we had the usual turkey. So do you call it stuffing or dressing? This was a big thing yesterday.
Oh, interesting.
At the table.
It's always been stuffing.
Dressing.
It was stuffing where I grew up, and my wife, who she has a recipe that she loves using now, calls it stuffing as well.
Yeah, stuffing. Dressing seems to be more of a Southern thing.
Okay.
Than stuffing, because it was always stuffing to me. And it was stuffing to Michelle and stuffing to everybody, but dressing, people say dressing. So we had some good stuffing.
Is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dressing, like, so the people that say dressing, do they still, like, do some people still do it the old fashioned way, which is like, in theory, like risky bacteria wise, and putting it in the bird? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
So maybe
that's
dressing,
why it was called dressing. Well, it could be dressing the turkey, but you're really stuffing the turkey.
Right. Well, I wasn't sure if like dressing is like the same ingredients for stuffing. You just don't put it in the turkey. So what else do we call it? We call it dressing. I don't know. It's basically like panzanella.
Dressing kind of the name dressing kind of minimizes the importance and stature of stuffing.
Sure.
Because dressing is like what? A dressing. It's something you just kind of throw on there or on the side.
Yeah, stuffing feels more substantial, more hearty.
Right. Cranberry could be a dressing.
Right. I think that some people do call it cranberry dressing. Cranberry, I don't know.
Well, that is a dressing, but I don't know if stuffing is. But that being said, plenty of stuffing was had.
Yes.
Turkey, stuffing. What else do we have? Sweet potato casserole.
Yes.
Yeah, lots of just garlic bread, multiple types, mashed potatoes, gravy. It was just awesome.
Well, amazing. I got to say, Kira didn't know what spatchcocking meant. She's like, what is that? And I was like, watch the video that Michelle just did the other day.
Yeah.
So we did a bone-in turkey breast, so we didn't get the whole thing.
Sure.
But what she did, she's like, I'm going to do what Michelle did and put the butter underneath the skin. So she got out some gloves and made a herb butter and put it in the, so good. So thanks to Michelle for that tip. Didn't need to spatchcock a bone-in breast, but
Yes, but the butter under the skin is amazing.
I mean,
it's amazing.
Yeah. So and that
Thanksgiving was good, man.
Yeah, awesome. I'm so glad.
For you too.
Oh yeah, it was great. We ate really well, and it was great. It was great. It was a great day. Now we got our tree first thing this morning. I mean, Thanksgiving's pretty late, right? I mean, December 1st is Sunday.
Yeah.
So we usually get it. We usually try to extend the holiday season as long as we can, but we do always wait till after Thanksgiving. But day after, trees up, kids are decorating it right now.
Beautiful. Love that.
Awesome. It's awesome. So, but speaking of homes and traditions, the golden boy comes home. What the prodigal son returns? I don't know. You moved back into your family house. So I got to ask, okay, did Dante ask you to move in with him? Was it like, did you ask Dante to move in with you? How did this go down?
No. It was multiple conversations with various people about what to do for Danny. Right. So that's kind of how the whole thing started, was what was best for Danny.
Sure.
To keep him with the kids.
Yeah.
Not separate all the kids during this time.
Right.
So the resolution was that I would move back into the Quartermains.
Was Dante living there though? Dante was in the.
I don't know if he was officially at the penthouse, but he seemed like he was there a lot.
So Dante's going to live at the Quartermain house too?
I think he is. Yes.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a sitcom.
And then you have Drew.
Drew lives there too?
I think so.
Is there going to be like a fight club in the
then
basement?
Then you have Michael and Willow in the gatehouse or whatever, wherever they are. They're on the property too. There's a lot going on there at the Quartermains.
This just became a reality show. Like
this is totally
the real world with the Quartermains, or Big Brother with the Quartermains, or the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah, so the multiple Golden Bachelors. That's funny. Yeah, so we're all gonna be in the house. We're gonna see how that goes. You know, the interesting part is how Tracy's gonna be. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, she's gonna go, what are you guys doing here?
Is she only? Oh, that's right. And Cody works there.
She's there too. And Cody works there.
How many bedrooms is the Quartermain house, do you think?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, how many properties are we talking on the actual property? Because we know we got the gatehouse. It seemed like there was a guest house over the garage at some point when
Cody lives at the stables
in the 90s. Okay, so there's something at the stables too. So, you know,
it's like Downton Abbey, but different.
I don't know how many rooms there is.
Well, because how many bedrooms do we need? Let's talk about this. So Tracy needs her own bedroom.
Tracy does.
Ensuite. You need your own bedroom. Drew needs his own bedroom. Dante needs his own bedroom. The kids are not. There's no baby living in Dante's room. These kids are old enough to have their own room.
These kids can have a room that they share though too.
Right. So that's 4 adults. That's 4 adults. So then you have Danny, Rocco, Scout.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. So that's at least 2 rooms, right?
2. Let's call it 2. Yeah.
So that's 6.
And then you still have Monica.
Oh, right. She still lives there too, right?
So she lives there too. So you have 7. I wonder if anybody.
Where does Ned live?
Rooms there. Oh, I don't know. Does he live there too?
Where does Brooklyn live?
I don't know, man.
Brooklyn and Chase live together?
They're not living there. They're not living there.
They have their own place?
Yeah.
All right. So we're still talking at least a 7-bedroom house.
Yeah.
How many kitchens?
Well, I know there's
multiple kitchens. Are you all eating breakfast together?
Well, Sasha's the cook.
What?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Sasha lives there too, or does she just come into work?
Well, I don't know.
She went from the face of deception to the Quartermain chef?
Yes.
That's a bit of a step down, I think.
Maybe. Depends on what she's more fulfilled with, Bradford.
This is the most interesting house that has ever been.
I mean, they should pay a little more attention to this house.
Well, yeah.
Because there's some stuff going on there.
I mean,
this could be the spinoff.
Did you already film? I mean, I already filmed some Christmas stuff. Did the Christmas stuff? Did moving in happen before Christmas because it aired? So
yeah, I haven't had any holiday scenes yet.
Okay, so there's nothing interesting holiday-wise. You could do some hijinks there, is all I'm saying.
Not holiday-wise. There's been some interesting scenes, but not holiday ones.
House-wise? Like
in the house, yes.
Relating to the house.
In the house.
Like, I mean...
With Tracy.
Oh, fine. I mean, this is kind of... I'm just saying...
I mean, we're going back... Yeah, go ahead.
Like... Jason and Drew like passing each other like, oh, are you out of the shower yet? Jason, get out of the shower. I need to get in there.
Let's calm down with the shower talk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's how they get more shirtless stuff with Jason and Drew.
Yeah, that's not happening.
They're passing each other, taking turns in the shower.
Retired. Drew's not. Jason's retired. So
Drew's in his like prime time here for shirtless stuff.
No kidding. Yeah, he's amazing. He's in great shape. But it's getting back to the old, like, you know, just flashbacks to the old, all the havoc that was going on in that house.
Yeah.
And it was a good it was a good reintroduction with me fighting Drew.
Yeah.
In there in the Quartermaine the foyer right there. So
I mean,
you
is
know,
Drew
because
become your
I
AJ?
punched AJ. I punched eight. Well, there you go. No, because I liked AJ though too. I don't like Drew at all. Jason liked AJ. They were still brothers.
Sure.
They grew up together. Like
Right.
they were brothers. You
Right.
know, this whole Drew thing, I don't even know what this is. But yeah, it was funny because the room over is where I punched AJ
Yeah.
back 30 years ago. You
Right.
know, and that's where I drove the motorcycle into the Quartermaine living room when, you know, when everybody was in there. So it's just kind of, I don't know, there could be something here, something fun, you know, kind of this is almost tying, it's almost like it's almost like a sequel to the original.
Well, sure.
Like we're getting back to the house. The house is a part of the story, you know.
Sure. But I mean,
So that'd be cool.
or or they don't deal with it, and there's a lot of like logistical questions that are never really brought up, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to answer any questions about how many bedrooms and all
Yeah.
that.
But it's interesting to
So,
think about because
you know, I'm probably sleeping in a little cubbyhole office somewhere on a cot. I don't care. Jason
yeah, I know
doesn't
you're just
care.
there for your kid, but I mean,
Yeah,
if there's a long hallway of bedrooms
that
and
would be kind of cool.
just it's like Benny Hill, like
Yeah, totally, 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 totally. That's funny. Yeah. So we'll
wow,
see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
wow,
Coming soon. Yeah.
coming soon, amazing. Well, thank you to everybody that came out to our holiday show this past week. We had a really great time. Our show's in really
Amazing.
great shape. Um,
Yes,
it's
for
uh, it's
sure.
it's really fun for us to do. People seem to be enjoying it, um, and you have more opportunities. We're setting out in 2 weeks. I think all the details. I
Two
think all the
weeks. It's so crazy.
I have some merch going to Texas. I have some merch going to Florida.
Yeah.
So that's all ordered and
Yeah.
so
Yeah. We're hitting Houston, Dallas,
yep.
Tampa, Naples, Orlando, Oxford. What is it?
Oxford, North Carolina is sold out. Yeah.
Oxford, North Carolina. That's sold out already. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then
Baltimore and
Magoobies
Richmond.
in Baltimore and Richmond. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
So
fun, man.
there's
It
people
was a
some
good trip.
yeah, some people have mentioned not seeing VIP tickets in certain markets. Um, Most, if not all of those markets are adding VIP
Yeah.
opportunities. And so, and friends, VIP tickets basically mean you just get access to the post show picture with us with an opportunity to say a quick hello. Um, in years past, VIP tickets have meant like premier seating, but most people want to hang out with us after the show and say hi and take a picture.
Well,
So they can't,
well,
not everyone can have front row seats when you have that everybody wanting to. So it's the,
yeah.
if you
Yeah.
look
I
at
mean,
if you
listen,
look at the VIP ticket as, yeah,
to be fair,
yeah,
in our time, VIP tickets never meant preferred seating.
that's true. Some clubs have offered that. Yeah.
So when clubs in the club's um, interest, and to be fair with them, preferred seating means in the floor or up closer to the stage because they don't have VIPs with regular comics,
Right.
right? So it gets a little in the gray area when people assume that VIP is preferred seating and a picture.
Right.
That's when we kind of get into this, you know, little tiff with people going, well, I'm supposed to be in the front row because this and that, and I got VIP. That's not what VIP means for our show. Now,
Right.
it's a club, it's a venue to venue basis, but like when we were in Smithtown, we pretty much used the whole floor. There was a mezzanine and there was the floor, and we pretty much used the whole floor as VIP,
Sure.
right? And the mezzanine was not VIP.
Right.
But yeah, VIP for us just so everybody knows. Doesn't mean necessarily front row seats. It means a meet and greet after the show and a picture with both of us.
Right. That's
which,
what that, yeah, exactly. So,
so
yeah,
but yeah, the show's good. Tickets are obviously stonecoldandjackal.com, but it's just a lot of fun. I think
yeah,
it's a little different this year. We're both back on the show.
yeah,
We're selling 300 to 400 tickets. It's crazy. It's awesome. We're having a blast, and we're looking forward to December. It's going to be great.
yeah. And I mean, it was so fun, this past week. Obviously, we weren't past Thanksgiving, but people were still definitely getting in the season, getting the spirit. But we're doing this next week is like the week before Christmas, so it'll
Prime
be at
time. Yeah.
peak holiday spirit. The spirit meter is going to be
Yes.
woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a holiday weekend right now. We're going to cut this a little bit short, but I wanted to talk specifically about Jason moving in because that really interested me. So, yeah. So, well, have a great week, everybody. Thank you for being here.
You guys are awesome.
We'll talk to you soon.